Sipping that dirty soda, blowing up supernova. I got a whole new persona. She wanna sniff the coca. Sipping that dirty soda, blowing up supernova. I got a whole new persona. She wanna sniff the coca. Been in the dark too long, learning my rights from wrong. Give all my pain to these songs. Give all my pain to these songs. Powerful just like a god. Ended up beating the odds. Why are you taking a shot when you know you don't got a shot? I wanna go to the dealership and buy a 100K whip. I want that bitch to be so loud that all of my neighbors are pissed. I want that shit to be so fast I could jump over a bridge. I want the money so I do not have to worry about shit. Sipping that dirty soda, blowing up supernova. I got a whole new persona. She wanna sniff the coca. Sipping that dirty soda, blowing up supernova. I got a whole new persona. She wanna sniff the coca. All of my demons I slay. Every day was so great. I done got time to waste, but I got money to make. Get the fuck out of my face. I pull up and you for the base. You tripping over your own lace. Mess with me, you see the grave. I do not live in regret. You living in a silhouette. I'm driving inside a Corvette. I can see why y'all upset. I'm known for trying my best. I could get your bitch undressed. You was a fly, a pest. You want some smoke? Go get a vest. Sipping that dirty soda, blowing up supernova. I got a whole new persona. She wanna sniff the coca. Sipping that dirty soda, blowing up supernova. I got a whole new persona. She wanna sniff the coca.
Yo, yo, yo. What's good? What's good? Welcome to episode number 12 of Sheet Talk. It's your boy Midnight Vegas in the building. We got Slim PC in the building and August sipping on some tea. You already know, got to get the vocals ready.
You dig?
But, man, I'm excited, bro, because this is like it's a fresh start. Like, how y'all feeling? This is New Year's Eve, if y'all didn't know. December 31st. Man, we about to enter like a new year, man. How y'all feeling about that?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling like, I think every year everybody be expecting like, oh, it's gonna be a good year, but it's always gonna be some crazy nonsense within that year. So I think just going into it with a positive mindset, like, okay, I'm not a huge believer of like the New Year's resolution because I feel like don't nobody ever stick to it. I feel like as long as you're progressing and trying to reach those goals throughout, throughout the entire year, and then you just be like, okay, boom, well, I conquered these goals, or these are the goals I didn't conquer, so I'm gonna take them in next year. Cool. But as far as like, oh, I'm gonna go to the gym this year, your ass be in the gym for a month and then don't ever go back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but taking that, like, man, I'm definitely looking forward to it, man. Looking forward to what we got going on, and you know what I'm saying, the stuff that we cooked up stuff this year, and it was dope. So definitely looking forward to what's next, and keep striving, man.
Yeah, what you?
Yeah. I mean, just another day. I'm just taking it day by day.
Another day.
Another day. So
This year went by pretty fast, man. Like,
yeah, low key.
I don't know. It's a lot of stuff. I mean, it's funny because they always say like when you get older, man, this time just flies. But I don't know, man. Like this year just like happened so fast. Like I'm like still trying to like wrap my head around like, yo, like today is New Year's Eve, bro. We about to start
Yeah.
the year because
Yeah.
everything just feels the same. Like you said, like it's day by day. Like everything feels the same. But I don't know. We just enter a new phase, I guess, in our own like calendar wise,
Yeah.
type of time. You know what I
And
mean?
I
But
think like I think for me it didn't really speed up until about like October. Like for me, once it hit like October, bro, it was like, it's Christmas already. I
usually it
was like,
does though. Usually it
yeah.
does. Like if
You know what I'm saying?
like
Like September, it
Halloween,
was like, okay,
Thanksgiving hit, that gets over. Like the year is
yeah.
over.
September kind of went kind of slow. August was kind of slow, but when that October hit, once like Halloween and shit hit, bro, it was like, I was
Yeah.
like, damn.
Nah, I don't
Thanksgiving was
even.
day.
Yeah. I feel
Wow.
like the summer went by fast as fuck too.
I'm just saying the whole year, man. Like
Yeah.
every day,
the whole year. For sure.
like I think because just weeks go by so fast. You know what I mean? Like you be like
Yeah.
so focused on like, hey man, I can't wait to get to the weekend. You know, just like
Yeah, yeah.
and then once you get to the weekend, it's like, all right, start all over, and then you just looking forward to the weekend. Like the weekdays don't even mean anything no more. You know what I mean? Like it just
Right.
June, like those days feel like seconds, and the weeks feel like days now. But
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like, but for me, a lot of stuff happening like this year, man. Like had a kid, so that was a whole
Blessing.
different.
That's
That was a whole
life.
different thing. You know what I mean? But I think like that's another reason why like times go by fast. Like everybody says, like after high school, times go by fast, or like after college, or blah blah blah. But once you have kids, it's like a whole different like ball game. You just see them grow every day. It's like sheesh, like where did time go? Like I remember when you came out the womb, like literally like that that feeling just like happened like yesterday. But yeah, it was just a lot of stuff, man. But I'm looking forward to the new year, man, because like another stepping stone for me. You know what I mean? Like graduating college, and now it's like, all right, what's next? Like, you know what I mean? Like, because
Yep.
for me, you always have like those prize goals. Like, all right, let me get through. I don't know, just like for reference again, like let me get through school, let me get through high school, let me
Yeah.
graduate. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And then it's like another milestone's higher. Let me graduate college, or let me get this certificate. I don't know, like whatever your life, you know what I mean, chooses to go whatever path. But you always have like different phases of life, and
Mhm.
like a milestone that you want to accomplish. So going to finishing that little milestone or a little goal for me is like, oh shoot, like what's next? You know what I mean? So it's like I'm trying to. It's like I don't know. It's like a stressful time, but it's like a eye opening time. It's like, yo, like what do I need to be doing? You know what I mean?
Yeah. So if you
Yeah.
had to set, like, if you had to write down some personal goals or things that maybe not even just things that you want to accomplish, you know what I'm saying, this year going into a new year, starting fresh, what would be some things that you feel like you can improve on, or, you know what I'm saying, that you want to see, you know, maybe come to fruition in the next year or so?
I feel like consistency. Like this is the year I had to stay consistent. Like
Mhm.
that's my main focus for sure.
I think that's something I'm gonna be working on more is being consistent. I think like for me, this year was like a learning year. Like I'm pretty sure like a few years, like let's say like 2022, and I think 2021 also was like a learning year for me. Like just like a lot of stuff that you go through different. I don't know. You just go through a lot of challenges. I feel like you know what I mean. Like you don't really know what's going on, but you just like, all right, this is I learned this. All right, cool. I'm gonna apply that next time. You know what I mean. So for me, I think it's like being consistent and just driving, like having that drive to go after that one thing. That's where I'm like trying to focus more mainly on in 2023
Mhm.
because yeah, it's just like I think I feel like I've been on idle, you know what I mean? Like on in the car or something. Now it's or I'll say like idle slash first gear. Now it's like to pick it up to second, third gear, like actually going faster and faster and like actually driving somewhere, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mhm. I think for me, bro, is discipline. I
Mm-hmm.
think being more disciplined with myself and not like I always stand on what I stand on, but like when it comes to certain things, I just feel like I can be more disciplined. I can have more. I can hold myself accountable to more things that I'm, you know what I'm saying, that I'm pursuing. Like it goes along with the consistency, but I think that also plays with having that. You gotta have that discipline to be consistent.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You gotta have a discipline in order to be consistent. You know what I'm saying? So I think those two like kind of go hand in hand. Like once you
Mhm.
discipline, even like, you know, saying, okay, like going to the gym, like, you know, going to the gym and sticking with it. You know what I'm saying? They say it take 30 days to create a habit. You know what I'm saying? So just sticking with it. And I'm just using that as an example, but just other personal things that I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I gotta can't, you know what I'm saying? Because you might
Yeah.
backtrack. You know, we human. So
Yeah.
sometimes backtrack. Sometimes you might be like, fuck it, I'ma just, you know what I'm saying? But just having that discipline and saying, nah, I said I'm not gonna do this or I'm gonna do this. So, you know what I'm saying? Sticking with that and not, you know what I'm saying, falling off that path. But shoot, everything
How do you
else,
think that?
like
How do you think that?
looking back from what I've been through and where we come from the previous years, I feel like I see the progression. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we don't give ourselves enough credit. Because when I listen to you, you like, oh, I feel like I was an idol. It's like, bro, but I've been watching you. You know what I'm saying? From the outside, so I'm looking at John like, bro, you ain't been on idol, bro. You really been going crazy. But you know what I'm saying? To you, that's your own personal assessment of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I think also going to New Year, I think we got to give ourselves more credit and not be so. I know we young and we got dreams and we got shit that we want to pursue, but it's like you gotta also pat yourself on the back because ain't nobody else gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So definitely just be like, bro, look at your shit, look at your work, bro. Go back and listen to your music or look at your clothes that you made. Look at Actius Lunar. Look at, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm dreaming. Look at where y'all started at and look at what you got now. You know what I'm saying? So definitely like giving yourself credit and looking where you came from and just, you know what I'm saying? Just being your own number one fan, bro. For real.
Sure.
Like I gotta do that, bro. I'll be super hard on myself. Like in my head, bro, I'll be like, bro, just constantly like, you know what I'm saying? I sometimes gotta,
How do
you know
you
what I'm
how do you
saying?
think you can accomplish that? Let's say like because like going back to how you were saying everybody has goals or aspirations for the beginning of the year. You know what I mean? And it's either you go hard for that first
After three
month.
months, nobody's holding true to that shit.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Like, so how do you think you can, hit those milestones that you set like in the beginning of the year and
It
actually
start
be
it
consistent?
starts with the discipline. And it doesn't have to be over everything. You know what I'm saying? It could be one thing. Like it could be one goal and I'm like, just like I said, take the gym. Or it could be reading a book. You know what I'm saying? I want to read one book every month. You know what I'm saying? Just as a hypothetical. But say if you want to read one book, then I have to be disciplined enough to go to Barnes and Noble, to go wherever, get my book, and make sure I read it within those, however long I'm giving myself to read it, and make sure I stay on that. So it could be something small. Everybody's different. You know what I'm saying? But for me, I think that starts with being disciplined, and I think that's gonna be help me attract more of the things that I do want for myself.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, that I think the discipline goes along with the consistency, and the consistency goes along with the determination. It's all one big, you know what I'm saying? Then you can be hella consistent, but you might not go nowhere. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? You can drop, 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 but if you ain't, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't picking up no traction, it's like, So I think it starts with this. I think that's the way I'm gonna achieve that goal. Is just being hard on myself, but also holding myself accountable.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like, yeah, everybody is, striving for that one goal, and you just had to have that discipline and consistency to actually reach it.
Yeah.
So I understand where you come from. Um, but just looking back at 2022, like you said, having that I guess that self affirmation or just like understanding like, oh yeah, like I am actually working hard. Like what are some things that you accomplished like this year? Like what do you think
Bro,
that you're
honestly,
proud of? Like what are you proud of for this year?
I did this shit yesterday. You know how I don't want to say I've been having a slump with the music, but I kind of just been having bro. I
Yeah.
went back. It was yesterday. I was driving, bro, and I listened to Just Cause 1 and Just Cause 2, bro, and I was like, I just listened to it like straight through, like how I met it in my head. I'm like, bro, I'm him, bro. You know what I'm saying? But then you get caught up in them, like you know what I'm saying? So I just had to kind of like go back.
You cut out. I can't hear
I
you.
think your mic cut out. Uh,
No, I can't hear
nah,
you. Nope. Um, but yeah, I mean, yeah, I hear
yeah.
you.
All right, say the question one more time because it threw me off.
I was just saying, like, what are your accomplishments for this year? Like, what do
Oh,
you?
so really dropping. I mean, I dropped the album before, but I think these two projects for me were like I really felt like I was showing
Wait,
my capability.
so what did you drop this year?
Did we drop Just Cause 1? It was like in December, so it was like right before New Year's. Man. Like
Yeah,
right
like
before.
it's
But
So
like a
yeah,
technically, it's
like a
still,
check.
you know, I counted as, you know what I'm saying, but like just cause, bro, and just I feel like creating more music by myself. You know what I'm saying? Like just kind of figuring out my thing. That was something that I was looking forward to. So
yeah.
like just going back and listening to my music and seeing like my progression as far as where I started at versus where I'm at now, it's like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Like this is something I'm supposed to be doing type shit. So that's definitely one of my accomplishments. Definitely I would say I guess getting a little bit more stable, put it like that. As far as like, you know, the crib and shit.
It's
So
actually the 1 year anniversary of Just Cause One.
oh,
It dropped
oh.
today,
Yeah,
last
today.
year.
Okay, see, hey, technically, hey, it was right on there. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, just you know what I'm saying. Like I said, we did Leo Corday, but I feel like that one was more of a my first time really recording music on my, you know what I'm saying, without you guys and without like just me on it. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? So that was kind of it was fire, but it was a test one. But I feel like Just Cause and Just Cause 2, and then when I dropped Just Cause 3, and then like all of them, like that whole body of work is gonna be dope. So definitely looking forward to that. 2023, Just Cause 3 on the way. So y'all be ready for that too. And yeah. So I definitely with the music though, for sure. Seeing the progression.
What it do, Tucson? You wanna hop up in here?
What's going on
But
with y'all, man?
Was good.
it was good, man. But we just like we're just asking. I just asked the questions like, what are some things that um you're happy that you accomplished this year, or just not even really happy, but what are some things that you feel like you accomplished this year? Like your daily affirmation, like yeah, I did this year, and something that you want to improve going on to next year.
Y'all hear me right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you all good. I mean, yeah,
All right. um, I feel like I met a lot of great people this year. As far as like on the business side, like what I got going on outside of like all this and I feel like I opened up a lot more to the world. Like, you know what I'm saying? As far as just like with this, I feel like this helped out a lot. Like just doing the sheep talk thing and like really just collaborating with y'all and like really opening up more fully, like because I feel like for a long time I've been kind of like more behind the scenes and stuff like that. And like now I feel like I'm going into like who I'm supposed to be. So like outside of like, you know what I'm saying, all the BS and everything like that, and you know, being more, I feel like this is like the best I felt in a long time. Like just overall. That's the accomplishment for me outside of money and all that. Like money ain't really like, I mean it's cool, you know what I'm saying? We love money, you know what I'm saying? We love chili, like we love that. But I feel like right now I feel like yeah, like something finna happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like that's the accomplishment for me more than anything. Like I feel like now I'm ready for what's next. Like, you know what I'm saying? Full creative, like just full creative minded, like just really like ready to take on what's next. You know what I'm saying? Like we really been on some creative shit. So I'm just like, you know, that's the accomplishment for me. I just feel like
yeah.
I'm
This
open.
sounds similar like
Yeah.
me. But what about you, August? Real quick.
Um. Yeah, I'm happy that I dropped that album this year. Um.
You
Wait, what you
having all
say?
that music in the vault, man.
Yeah, no. But we got new stuff coming soon.
Hell yeah, that's great to
Um.
hear.
Yeah, it's just kind of like it's kind of just how like Slim Peasy was saying, like it's just tough to not be like hard on yourself and just like to actually like acknowledge that you're like developing. Yo, what's good? Yeah, we on. You straight. It's the sister. But yeah. I'm I have to really just sit down and like it's like you gotta meditate on that shit to just really like see where you came from. That or just at least just give your music a little break. Just like
Yeah.
not listen to it and then just like come back to it and then see it from a fresh perspective and then, you know, like really just understand and integrate that you are always changing and like growing even if you don't feel like you are. And that's why I feel like 2022 was about. Like I wish there, like, just realistically, I wish I was still like in a better place, but I am in a good place right now. Um, but at the same time, I also see that I'm not, just like I was saying, like just to be more consistent with things. I haven't been consistent, so it's like I don't. Do I really deserve the place that I want to be at without this, you know, consistency? So yeah, it's just like I
That's
really
that's a
yeah.
hell of a way to look at that shit, bro, for sure.
Yeah, bro. It's just like there's a lot of things, and like even outside of being consistent, there's a. I feel like um, I'm very I guess I would say vocally say that I'm not scared of doing stuff or like stepping outside the box, but in reality, I I have like crippling anxiety, like doing new shit. Like just shit that's just like on a whim. It's just the toughest shit for me to do. Like I just rather not do it. Like I rather just be in my comfort zone. So it's just like stuff like that that I'm really just seeing. Uh, yeah, and it's just like battling demons. Like that's how I feel. Like I'm really just at war. And yeah, at this point, it ain't no sitting back, sitting on the bench type shit. I'm really like now or never. So that consistency is included with fighting these battles and just, you know, like not just standing down to, you know, life. Because if I continue this way, I'm gonna wake up 35, 40, and you know I might not have the chances that I got right now to do what I dream about doing. So yeah, 2023, that's just what I'm on. I'm like, we about to go full force forward, all gas, no brakes.
I
That's
think
true.
you made some good points because I think a lot of people they always have. I
Come
think this
close
like
to the
applies
mic,
to
bro.
me too.
Kind of far.
I think this applies to me too, where like a lot of people plan for things but don't have a plan, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Like you always like I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and it's like the same thing for like New Year's resolutions and all that. It's like I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna start getting healthy, but never have a plan. And that's the thing for me. Is like I need to write things down. You know what I mean? So I'm like, all right, this is what I'm gonna do. I need to write it down and just have a plan. It's like, all right, this day between this hour and this hour, I'm gonna do this for like 3 hours or blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Just have something where you're looking at something visually and not just like thinking about it. Because when you think about it, you overthink, and then like you'll like, nah, I ain't gonna do this because, and then you just start giving yourself like negative like connotations to basically make you like, I guess like that anxiety. Like you be like,
yeah,
nah, you know what I mean? Like it's and that is really like battling demons because at the same time you're only just thinking about it. You're not applying a plan. You're not applying pressure because you haven't written it down and organized it. You know what I mean? It's all
yeah.
about organizing things, and
That's
that's
I
I
feel
think
like
where I need to do better.
yeah, and I want to hear what you accomplished for this year, but like just piggybacking on what you was talking about, like just organizing and writing it down definitely has helped me. Like I don't know, I think I talked to you about using like the reminder app, like just putting
Oh
everything and
yeah,
just making it just as just
Bro, I
straightforward as
got a
possible.
journal, bro. I think physically writing is
Yeah,
is is a real release. I don't write in a lot, but I have like I do like when I have a lot on my mind. But the physical sensation of like writing something and like being able to express it like that is like I think that helps too. Like the reminder app is dope too. Like you know what I'm saying. But sometimes I'll be on my phone. I'll be swiping it like get out of here. Like I ain't trying to look
yeah.
yeah,
at that. When you have to sit there and actually get it out, you know what I'm saying, and write it down, and then you look back at it like, damn, you know what I'm saying. I think that's like that could help too, bro. Like just going back to the roots, bro. Really just pen and paper, bro.
Yeah.
Because when you think about it too, like let's say you got in trouble and you remember like in the old days, like all right, write down I will never steal from blah blah blah
That man
again,
on the
and write
Bart
it 50
Simpson,
times.
well,
You know
you
what I
know
mean?
Bart Simpson when he had to write that shit on the chalkboard.
But think about
Yeah.
it, like that's
I
like a
will never
punishment.
class.
But I think it's like a real reason why they tell you to write things down because it kind of strengthens your core brain stem. I don't know, just like memorization. Like, all right, if I had to do this, more than likely it applies to like, all right, I need to. I don't know how to say it. It's like it just applies to like just having that physical, like I don't know. I can't.
That
I don't know how
physical,
to say it.
bro. It's a release.
Yeah, it's like I don't know how to say it, but yeah,
I
it's like
need
that.
that structure though. Like you need that
Yeah,
structure. Like the first thing I do when I wake up in the morning, I do my little fake meditation thing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then
Not fake.
and then I go to my iPad, bro, and I write all that shit down, bro. From Monday to Sunday, like I gotta do that because I gotta. That's the only way I'm gonna get shit done. Like
Yeah.
yeah,
literally, if
exactly.
not, I mean, I'll be moving. I get stuff done regardless, but it's like I feel like it give me more structure. Like, all right, this couple hours, this is what I'm doing, and after that, this couple hours, what I'm doing, and it's like just on and on type shit. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
need that structure and organization in order for me to get shit done.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like it's hella interesting because it's like that's the same way. I really just do the reminders app to just like get the dopamine release after I do it. Like it's definitely like a rush.
Yeah,
Like
that's what I mean.
like
Yeah,
clicking it, yeah, like getting it out the way, and then you like, oh yeah, it's done, like it's finished. But
yeah,
that still don't be. It still don't be like. It's like me accomplishing shit that I already am used to and like know that I need to do, and it's not like anxious shit. But like when it comes to like doing new shit, I can have it in my reminders app and I'll still like not do that shit. Like it's just like a different level of like trying to get it done. So like for me, I feel like when it really just be a mental game. Like
I understand, bro, with the whole like you said the anxiety thing, bro. Like, cause I don't know, I got sickle cell, so I deal with a lot of mental things. You know what I'm saying? Even coming before, like I met y'all and shit, like a lot of shit. So it's like, cause I get like I overthink. You know what I'm saying? And that like, you know what I'm saying? When they say when you go to sleep, which if your brain is overthinking when you go to sleep, you don't rest. Like you don't get, you'll wake up tired, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I deal with overthinking. Like my social media, like he know, like when we go places, bro, and I'll be like, bro, I'm ready to go, bro. Like I'm ready to go. Like in my
yeah,
face and my whole demeanor is gonna show I'm ready to fucking leave. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like there's nothing that anybody can do. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, but I think something that might help you is just kind of like learning your triggers and learning what helps you deal with those two. You know what I'm saying? Because, like you said, even when, like you said, trying new things like on a whim, just like, hey, let's go do this. You like, no, like, you
yeah,
know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
try like, I don't know, like shit. You might need a stress ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta find something to kind of like ease that. You know what I'm saying? And then you may be able to develop a sort of system to deal with things because things are gonna happen in your life where it happens on a whim, and man,
yeah,
those are things you can't control. You could be on the fucking road and get a flat tire, but you
yeah,
gotta do that flat tire. You can't, you know what I'm saying? You gotta. It could be fucking million cars on the freeway, nigga. You gotta know how to get off. You know what I'm saying? Get
yeah,
off a 4-lane highway and change your tire type shit. So it's like shit. Just me looking back and like dealing with like the overthinking and like shit, slick like depression and like anxiety, all that shit, bro. Like it's like just looking back at how I deal with, like I still deal with it, but it's like more of now. It's like I know what comes with that when I feel like that. So when I feel like that, I try to do things to where it'll take my mind off of it. You know what I'm saying? Or it'll, you know what I'm saying, just calm me. I don't know what it is. Everybody's different. You know what I'm saying? But for me, like, shit, smoke a blunt, nigga. That me though. That's like, you know what I'm saying? That's just how I deal with shit. Not even to numb shit, but it's more just like shit. If I'm uncomfortable, bro, if I can smoke them, blow that bitch and like I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? That probably don't work for you because I know you, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So, I know that ain't working for you. But like, you know what I'm saying?
Smoking
Like
blunt, I'm
that's
not
it.
going
Like
nowhere.
shit, a stress ball shit, you might need to walk off, go walk off by yourself for 5 minutes.
Yeah,
And
that's probably
go
all I
like
really
get
need
a
to
little
do.
mantra in your head. You know?
Jogging be helping. That jogging be helping
That's
sometimes.
what I'm
Real.
saying, bro. You
Like,
gotta
cause
start
yeah,
doing it
you
up.
really like once you done, bro. Like, it's just a time where you just don't think, bro. You just focused on where you gotta like. All right, I'm gonna jog down here real
Get
or
up, shit.
you know what I'm saying. You gonna be
Like
tired of him.
6 o'clock in the morning, they hit you a little 10-mile jog or some shit.
Yeah,
You
this
know,
is like
like you
He said
release
10-mile
some of the
drought.
shit
It
that's
is
pent
crazy.
I
up.
don't know
no.
about 10 miles. Yeah, that's crazy.
No,
But
not 10 miles, but I'm just
Hell no.
saying, like, you
No,
know what
but
I'm saying?
one to two, enough type shit. 1 to 2
yeah,
though.
Run down your driveway,
We
run
can
back
get
some
there
shit. I don't know,
eventually.
man, but it's you just gotta find those things that help you kind of release that shit, bro. It's what people did. Trust me, bro. I you know what I'm saying? We might not just had that conversation, bro. And I know we've had plenty of conversations about that, but you know what I'm saying? I deal with a lot, but a lot of stuff I deal with internally. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? And
I,
this platform helps us
Yeah,
get that out
definitely.
and kind of like express it. So, you know what I'm saying? Like you was saying, that shit dope. Like, you know what I'm saying? So just keep at it, bro.
I had I went on a jog the other day. Really, it was a walk. I ain't really jog, but I learned like when I be doing that
That was
shit. Yeah, I was
Hey, I
strolling,
feel that shit though. I feel
but
that.
the shit that's like this is the key, bro. This is the key for me, bro. My jog, like when I go out on a walk, cause I can just walk around my house and I'll be straight and comfortable. But when I go walking down the street and like go down like different areas that I'm not used to,
Mhm.
it becomes like the symbolic thing. Like it's like the same energy, just when I don't want to go somewhere, like do something, I force it on myself right then and there. Like I gotta go down this path and like deal with, because like I be getting mad anxiety just walking down the street, like just to a place like an unknown location. Like if I haven't
Yeah.
walked down that street, it's just too like it's too new, like it's too
The unknown.
stimulating. Yeah,
The
so
unknown.
I just literally just force myself to do that shit. And by literally the moment I start turning around after I like force myself to walk that direction a few bit, like just get the anxiety off of me, and I turn around, I like it's like instant dopamine. Like it's like uh it's like literally finishing the quest type shit, and then it's just like the walk
You
back
gotta
is
incorporate that. You gotta, that's, hey,
yeah,
there you go.
just like literally
Yo,
just be
stick
straight
with it.
peaceful on the walk back.
Like playing my game, bro, is a super, like when I used to be in the hospital and shit when I was young, bro, like that was my only escape from my surroundings. You know what I'm saying? Imagine being a kid, all my friends outside playing shit. I'm in the hospital with an IV in my arm in pain. You know what I'm saying? Nothing I can do about it. Nobody can help me. It's just I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I had to deal with it. But they had the Xboxes at Children's Hospital, and it's like, you know, you can bring your own games from home. They had games in the library, but it's like, or comic books, like. So that's why I'm really, people don't understand, like, oh, you just, you know what I'm saying? I really be into that shit because it's like, nigga, that was my escape. That was my escape from the reality that I was placed in without, I ain't do shit, you know what I'm saying? But that was the reality I was placed in. So that's why I love video games, bro. That's why I love movies. That's why I love TV shows, because that shit was my release. That was my escape from the reality that I was placed in. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I just found it at a young age. You know what I'm saying? Also going through life and dealing with adult things and dealing with shit like that. But it's like going through that shit at a young age and being forced to go through it. It's not an option. It's being forced to go through it. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It showed me how to handle a lot of that anxiety, a lot of that depression. I told my mom not too long ago, she didn't even know that I dealt with that shit, that I dealt with depression, anxiety growing up. She thought I was just good. She thought like, you know what I'm saying, I'm just strong. Like, no, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I was forced to be. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't
Yeah.
want her to see that. I didn't want, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you just, you know what I'm saying? You're getting older, so you're realizing it and you learn how to deal with it. But coming from where I came from is dealing with it, having to deal with it as a child and walk through life with that on me and continuing to, you know, try to be a man on top of already how, you know, everybody's stigma of being a man in this new, you know what I'm saying, in this world. So it's like, you know, that's why I say what I say. It's like, bro, just keep at it, bro. Like that shit helps you like push through it.
Yeah.
If going down that street, if it makes you fucking tense up, walk through that shit. And then when you, like you said, when you turn around, it's like, oh shit, I did it.
Literally. Yeah.
I'm fine. You know what I'm saying?
Like
Nothing happened.
literally,
The world didn't
I
collapse.
didn't die.
I'm walking right here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just keep doing that shit, bro, and keep, you know what I'm saying? Keep goddamn pushing toward that shit, bro. You gonna get a handle on it, bro. You gonna be looking back like that. What the fuck?
Yeah.
That shit is shit. You know
Yeah.
what I'm
Being
saying?
comfortable is too easy, man.
For
Literally,
real.
it's just
It's
too
too
Yeah.
easy.
easy. It's too easy. Like I just like I remember just I see what my dad did a lot of shit to us growing up. Like as far as just like, hey, get your ass up, we finna go run. Like I ain't trying to go do that shit. But like when you get done, it's like, oh shit, that wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
Like, I
Yeah.
remember one night, like, there was multiple nights though, like the whole every day, like we ran like 3 miles every day for like a week, 2 weeks type shit. And he was like, it was dark as fuck. We went to the park. It was dark. It was like 9 p.m. Like when the park was closed, all type of shit. We finna go run. Like we ran like 3-4 miles, but it's like shit like that. It's just like, well, after you done, bro, you hate like it. The hardest part is just getting started. That's the hardest part. With like shit.
Yeah.
Once you done, it's like shit wasn't shit for real. Like, you know.
Right. Facts.
And like even with just like boxing and all that shit growing up and all that, like we finna go to the gym. I'm like, damn, bro, I'm tired of it.
But that's discipline. That's what we was talking about before you hopped on. We was talking about discipline. I was saying that's something that I want to have more accountability on moving forward is being more disciplined. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And that boxing taught you discipline. Getting up and running your pops is teaching you discipline. He wasn't doing that to make you do it. He was teaching you discipline as a man. And that's
Yeah.
something that you have to have going through life. And we start creating families and we start having kids and we start having, you know what I'm saying, these people that depend on us. We have to be disciplined to, you know what I'm saying, because we're gonna be the leaders. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be the head of the household. They gonna be looking at us like, what's gonna happen, Dad? Or what's gonna happen, Pop? You know what I'm saying? So it's like your
Yeah.
dad was showing you like this is what you need. You know what I'm saying? In order to go through life and be the best man that you can be for yourself, you need that discipline, bro. And unfortunately, I didn't have. I wish I had my pop. You know what I'm saying? I got my pop, but he just was on some bullshit. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I wish I had that in my. You know what I'm saying? But everybody gets it a different way. You know what I'm saying? But that's dope, bro. Like, for real. But that's all, like I said, all goes back to discipline and consistency, all that shit, bro. It's just everybody's life journey is.
Every man need that shit, man. Because if you ain't got that, you kind of like on a weaker end type shit. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, every man got their weak moments, but like, bro, don't be a weak man in your whole life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I've had my weak moments plenty of times where I was like, man, fuck this shit. But it's like, man, we got to keep going. Like, you know what I'm saying? Fight through that shit. It's gonna be alright.
I think that's a thing for me is like that's where I went, and that's personally why I went to the military, bro, because like I needed that discipline. Like it just a different type of discipline because I was
It's
on.
forced on you, bro.
I mean, no, I mean yes, but I mean it's not forced because I joined that shit in a sense.
I mean, but
So,
when you get there, you
but
can't
I mean
say
I get
no
it.
sir.
I mean
Don't do
yeah,
it.
but I needed that. You know what I mean? Because I never growing up like not like shitting nobody, but like I never had that push. You know what I mean? Like to like, hey, this is what you need to do to grow up. Like I don't know, I always felt like I needed, like I had that, like, all right, this is life, now go live it. You know what I mean? Type shit. It's like, all right,
Oh
but,
God,
you know what I
bro.
mean? But like having that discipline at a young age helps you out in so many ways because it teaches you how to push through obstacles. You know what I mean? Like not everything is easy. Not every like you know your parents or your teachers, whoever is in your life, they can tell you what to do your whole life, but if you don't have that discipline, like it doesn't matter what they tell you because you're gonna do whatever fuck you want to do, and that's where the thing is. That's the difference is because if you know discipline, you'll know like this is what I need to do to get here, and the other side is that it's like I know where to go, but I don't know how to get there, and that's like you know you had to learn personally how to get there. You know what I mean? So that's the hard thing for me, and that's what I want to instill into my kids now because it's like all right, now I know the military side of discipline. I know like what personally discipline I just applied and learned over the years. It's like all right, now I know how to push my daughter at a different level where I didn't get pushed. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because that's I mean that's all about life. You know what I mean? Like you have to grow and then teach those things upon your next of kin because at the end of the day you don't want to have trash bloodline. You know what I mean? You want to have a great
Ready.
bloodline. You want to be like, hey, we're
But
kings over
we
here
can't,
for
and
real.
then that's the thing. Like you saying that, and that just
Queens
looks
over here
at like
too.
look at our parents. Like you know what I'm saying. Like they gave us what they had.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They couldn't give us everything, but they gave us everything that they could. You know what I'm saying? To try to teach us, but it's up to us to go through life and figure out the rest of the shit, the other half. Your parents only gonna give you one half of the story. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But you gotta go through this shit and get the other half and be like, oh, okay, this is why mom was waking me up. This is
Yeah,
why dad was
exactly.
having me run. This is why, you know what I'm saying? They were doing things that they were doing because they went through it. They were working with what they had.
And just think about it too, like that's one thing. I think like discipline too is like you go to school and having discipline is like all right, do your homework and blah 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 blah.
Study.
But I think there's a different type of discipline on top of that. Let's say But I mean, all right, it applies to everybody. I wasn't the mathematic dude or the brainiac dude that's like, I love doing homework and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like I was like, I like sports, I like clothes, I like music, right? So it's up to you to take those little talents or whatever you like and having that discipline to do it 8 hours a day every day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's the thing that sets you apart. Is like you see people great at basketball or football, whatever sport, you know what I mean? Like they going to practice, but also they're going to weightlifting, you know what I mean? Like they're doing the stuff after practice or they're doing stuff after or before like the day even starts, you know what I mean? Because that's setting that edge to set them apart, you know what I mean? And that's the
Yeah.
same thing like making music. It's like, damn, I don't even really like making music. I have writer's block, I have anxiety, but hey, you're still gonna try to do something. You know what I mean? You can't just sit around and it's like, fuck it, I'm just not gonna make nothing. You know what I mean? Like, but I think that just applies to everybody, and that's something that I had to learn this year. Is like, all right, I had to apply the discipline that I learned in the military. I had to apply the things I learned, especially outside of the military now, because it's a different lifestyle from being caged up into like a whole uniform system and then being free in the civilian world. So I had to understand the civilian world, how to apply all the things that I learned to get what I want. And what I want is to make money and like live a successful life. You know what I mean? Like that's just not gonna just land on your lap. It's like, hey, you're gonna be successful. You know what I mean? Like, hey, this is a great idea. You know what I mean? All right, you have a great idea. What are you gonna do to actually make that idea into a product? You know what I mean? Like, what are you gonna actually make that idea into a song? Whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? But that's personally what I had to go through, and that's why I want to go into 2023 and so on so far. Just like, all right, I want to push this upon myself to do better, and then upon like my next of kin, and be like, all right, this is what I learned. This is how you're gonna be a great whatever you want to do.
Yeah, it's like I'm probably like butchering the fucking definition, but it's like discipline, like you was talking about, like you in school and they give you homework. It's like they give you something and you're gonna get in trouble if you don't do it. So it's like pretty easy to just go with the flow of like that.
Yeah,
And there's a lot of people in the world that continue that type of like they'll never have their own like self. This is what I was about to say: self discipline versus just like that type of discipline. Like you literally will get in trouble if you don't do the stuff that you're supposed to do. Like, and you literally go to college, same thing. Like, you don't, if you get bad grades, then you're not going to fucking graduate. So, you know, you're doing all of that to achieve your goals or whatever.
yeah.
Go
Or
into
you
the
can also,
workforce and then literally, you know, you go your whole life just like not figuring that out. And that's what I just didn't want to do. Like, I had to be like, you know what? I want to do things on my own terms. And then you like, oh, like I have to make myself do this and I don't get awarded or anything
yeah,
for this.
facts.
Like,
Yeah,
that's
Hell
the
no.
tough shit. Yeah, it's like you had to really like figure out how uh I don't know, this is like I guess this is like really how you just like navigate reality. Like you gotta you have to plan everything out, you gotta execute, and you gotta I don't know, I guess celebrate. You gotta pat yourself on the back too.
that,
The
You gotta do
hardest
it.
shit is like you
but that's
really
what.
gotta lead. You really gotta lead yourself out here. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
you got like ain't nobody gonna lead you, bro. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
like
But that's a lot of people
I
that
follow my older I
do
follow
that.
my older homies saying shit like that. But like in order for me to like I have to literally be in charge of myself, like mentally and all that shit. Like and like I feel like that's literally the only way, bro. Or it's like you gonna be ass out type shit.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because I mean,
It's like it's like a bittersweet thing because like you said, like having to be in charge of yourself is dope because you don't gotta listen to parents, you don't gotta listen to nobody. You know, like your life is gonna be what you decide to make it.
Yeah,
But like you gotta have that self discipline to work and strive to get where you want to get. But like I think it's dope because it's like you can wake up and literally do whatever you want to do.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You just gotta, if you want more than just that, then you gotta obviously put in the work and go above and beyond. But just waking up every day and having that freedom to just be your own person and just choose to go down your own path is like, I think that's the dopest part of it. That's why I think that's the sweet side. But then it's bitter because it's like, you gotta be on your shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to, you
You
got to.
yeah,
got to. You gotta be on your shit. You gotta be on your own head. You gotta be, my Dukes used to wake you up every morning, get on the bus. Now you gotta get your own self up.
Yeah.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? They not there no more to do that shit. Like they gonna call and check, hey, you good? All right, cool. But you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta want to be on your head. You gotta want to be, all right, I gotta make a shirt today, or I gotta, if I don't make a song today, I at least gotta listen to a beat and write some lyrics or something, or do something
Yeah.
that's like, you know what I'm saying, consistently working on that, bro. So I definitely agree with you.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people settle too. You know what I mean? Like,
all the
because
time.
they're and that goes back to the childish thing. I mean, childhood. Because let's say you go to school, a lot of people. I'm gonna say this for me for example, like I didn't give a fuck about homework. Like to be honest, you know what I mean? Like dead ass. Like I'ma go home and I'ma pretend I was like, yeah, mom, I did my homework, and then the
Hey,
next day I'm be like, hey, yo,
kid that
what's the answer to this and shit, so I can turn that bitch in. Like I didn't give
hey,
a
was you
fuck.
the kid that used to, when a teacher asked for the homework, you would fake look through your bag like you had it, but you
Yep.
really didn't have it?
Dead ass, that was me, bro. Cause I didn't care, bro. You know what I mean? But I had to get out of that phase or that mindset. You know what I mean? Because that mindset only applies to you when you're a child. Because let's say if you live in that mediocre lifestyle when you're adult, that's like working at McDonald's for the rest of your life, or working at a department store for the rest of your life. You know what I mean? Because you live in like I got a job, I'm okay. You know what I mean? Like I just had to come here, do what they tell me what I gotta do, and then I'm gonna go home. You know what I mean? But for me, that's not the lifestyle I want to live. You know what I mean? Like
Not enough.
I'm trying to own this bitch. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying
It's
to,
not enough.
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Yeah, you had to apply that extra, like I said, the extracurricular type of activities. It's like, all right, when I get off of work, what am I doing to actually better my life? You know what I mean? Like people go home and watch TV. It's like, all right, it's another day. You know what I mean? But that's why I had to learn. It's like I need to actually go full force into like my dream, my passion. Like I get like I'm going to school, but what am I doing to, let's say when this shit ends, like how am I going to sustain my life? You know what I mean? After
So what's something that you
this shit
accomplished
ends.
this year?
Oh yeah, we didn't.
What I accomplished this year?
Yeah.
Shit.
We just spent like 30 minutes talking about
Right on a whole nother path.
Yeah. We all heard y'all's, but I think for me, I just like I think I think I accomplished just. That's a hard question, bro. Because
you
like
accomplished
I know
multiple
what I
things.
I'm
did.
gonna say being a dad, bro. I'm gonna just
Yeah,
say
but
Right,
that's
you
being
did
a
I mean
dad.
that's
a lot of
But
stuff
bro,
this
you gotta
year.
I
understand.
already
So you're
said I
the
already
only
said that. I
person
mean I
that
already
has a kid,
said
bro.
that.
Besides my
I'm
other
trying
half
to
and
think.
Taylor, bro. Like you're the only person I know that's my age that has a kid, nigga. Nobody, none of my other friends have a kid, so I applaud you, bro. 'Cause
I'm trying to
that's
think
like,
of other things. Yeah, because I already said I had a kid and stuff, but I don't want that
damn,
to be
that's
my
hard
only
though.
accomplishment. You know what I mean? I'm trying to think of other
I mean,
things.
obviously.
But yes. Having a little daughter, like, and having a healthy baby, like she's like, like she's definitely, I'll say, a definition of a perfect child. You know what I mean? But that's just my opinion because that's my child. You know what I mean? But like that in itself helped me accomplish a lot of things because now I'm on a different mindset. So like I think like what I want to get at is that like I accomplished a different mindset. You know what I mean? I accomplished learning a lot about myself. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Because having a kid, like it's different. You know what I mean? Because now I'm thinking about what's best for her more than what's best for me. But that at the same time is works in tandem because she's like she doesn't know nothing. You know what I mean? Like where I have to instill those, like I said, like those the mindset or like the way of life that I think will be best for her. You know what I mean? So that right there just changes your whole way of viewing life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So other than that, I think I accomplished that because now I'm like sewing stuff in within a month. You know what I mean? Because I think personally, this is my that thing I needed to do to push me to actually try new things. You know what I mean? Because like you said, the anxiety is like shit. I don't know how to sew. You know what I mean? Like I don't know how to do this, but I force myself to do it. And at the end of the day, I look back at it. It's like, yo, this junk is easy. Like why take me so long to even start this? You know what I mean? So I think that's a big accomplishment for me because I always wanted to differentiate myself in clothes, but I wanted to be different because everybody's doing the same thing when it comes to like the clothing lines. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to get a logo and print it on a t-shirt, but nobody's actually being creative and doing something new when it comes to fashion, especially when it comes to our generation, our type of like black people in general. Like we just want to take the
Everybody's want to wear
easiest
the
way to
mask
do
like
it.
Rick Owens.
Yeah, everyone wants to do the easy. What's trendy?
Wear
What's
the mask
trendy
like Rick
and
Owens.
stuff. Yeah, like everybody it's lazy. You know what I mean? It's just trends now. Nobody wants to create a
Yeah, it's
trend. You
exactly
know what I mean?
just trendy.
Yeah.
A
So
lot of shit watered down, man.
yeah, a lot of stuff watered down. You know what I mean? But like I said, like and that's the same thing for music. Like I want to do something. I push myself so hard because I'm not like anybody else when it comes to music either. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to do what everybody else is doing. I don't want to use the same, let's say, like the same beats or the same type of cadence or the same whatever. You know what I mean? Because everybody sounds alike. Everybody has these comparisons, but everybody at the end sounds alike. You know what I mean? So I wanted to create my own lane, and I think that's where I think I accomplished this year is like help finding myself and finding my own lane. But especially when it comes to clothes, because I think that's where my 100% passion is, because it makes me so much. It makes me so happy when I'm like done creating something when it comes to clothes, and I think I learned that because when I was making music, I didn't have that type of a confirmation. You know what I mean? I'll always be like, damn, I can change this, I can change that. Like I don't like this, I don't like that, and like I second doubt myself so much where it's not enjoyable to do it. You know what I mean? But when it comes to clothes, it's different. Like I just feel so much of a confirmation. Like, yo, this is hard. I'm gonna just keep it like this because I don't give a fuck what anybody else to say. And that's the
Yeah.
thing. I think that's the biggest difference between when it comes to like being creative and music wise and clothes wise, because like I just feel more love doing it compared to the other
Yeah.
thing.
And that's how I feel about music, bro. Like, that's why I said when I went back and listened to my shit, bro, like, I don't give a fuck if don't nobody like my shit, bro. I be banging my shit, bro. I'm gonna ride to my shit, bro. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you
Uh,
should feel, bro. That's
Yeah.
the gratifications that come from yourself. Outside validation on top of it is awesome. Don't get me wrong. That's the best. You know what I'm saying? That's dope to hear other people compliment you. Say, "Oh, this is dope. This is dope." That's the. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want. But at the end of the day, bro, if you fuck with it, if you wear it, if you gonna rock that shit too, the fucking street, the scenes come out, nigga. That's all
yeah.
that matter, bro.
And I think the big difference too is like like, oh yeah, I know. Of course you're gonna like it. And then having that second thing is like, why do you like it? You know what I mean? Because I think that's where I was like second guessing. It's like, why do you like this? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think I could do so much better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that's like different, like something that you're really passionate for is where like you know that they'll fuck with it. You know what I mean? Then having a second guess, like, why do you do it? You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I was thinking about that shit today, like listening to some songs I've been working on. Like, you don't really be realizing that you most likely gonna be the number one listener of your music. So you like you just listen to the same
Facts.
shit over and over and over again. And then
Facts.
like duh, you gonna get tired of that shit. Like that's just the nature of what like reality, bro. Like you're gonna get sick of hearing that shit. So then like
Facts.
I would give myself a hard time because when I get to that moment, I'm like, damn, this shit sucks. Like it's not even
That's what I'm saying.
good.
That's how I feel
Yeah,
about
yeah,
Lil,
yeah.
bro. I was like, bro,
Even
I can't listen to that
even
shit.
though like I spent 100 hours enjoying the fuck out of it, just
Like, I
literally
can't
1
listen to
hour
that
of
shit,
hating it,
bro.
I'm like, damn, like I gotta delete
It's
all this. Like,
cringe.
why would yeah,
Yeah.
like it's just so cringe. Like, what the fuck?
I feel that. I feel that.
And then another thing too is like when you listen to other people, bro, you don't even be listening from it's impossible to listen from a first person perspective. So like even having those like self-doubt like thoughts and shit, nobody ever has those type of thoughts listen to your music. Like, I mean, you might be trash and like somebody just like this is not like something I can vibe to, but they still not thinking like, damn, he really fucked up saying that one word like right here, like
Yeah.
shit. Like nobody does that shit. Like niggas is
I mean,
not
That's why-
doing
true
that.
shit. That's
Bro, you
true.
gotta realize that's why all these artists, bro, they be having Cardi be having all these leaks. Niggas got
Oh.
leak. Niggas got 1,000,000 leaks and ain't put out nan one of these songs, bro. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
bro, you know, I'm just using him as an example because it's like, bro, everything that get dropped is a leak, nigga. So this is just all shit that he probably just like, nah, I could have did this better. Or, nah, I could have got down. Nah, I could have got down. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
shit, like you said, the consumer ain't thinking that. They like, oh, they
Literally.
like, nigga, what's that new snip? He
Yeah.
said, what that nigga say? He said some dumbass shit. He said, So I come in and I take my shirt off. I'm like, nigga, that shit sound dumb as hell. But niggas just rocking
Oh
out to
yeah,
that shit, bro.
like
Like going crazy on TikTok. I'm like, bro, it's
But
hard though. It's
to
hard when
him,
you listen. It's like, bro, it's hard. But
the
he
crazy
probably was
thing
never
is,
gonna drop that. I think there were like a whole lot of red throwaways. So obviously
yeah,
it was shit that he was never gonna drop. But like Poland, that nigga Yachty was like, nigga, that shit was a joke, bro. Like that wasn't even supposed to be a real song. But it got leaked and then niggas just fuck with it, bro. And it's like he like, well shit, I'ma ride with it, goddamn. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So I think every I don't even want to say artist. I think every creative goes through those slumps, those self doubts, those sort of this ain't it. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Those phases of, you know what I'm saying, putting out music and then going back and listen to like, now what the fuck was I on? And then listen to your new shit, like, damn nigga, this shit hard as fuck. I'm
yeah,
him. I'm
mhm,
Himothy, bro. And then you probably listen to that shit like a year or two later and be like, fuck that nigga, I'm on a whole new wave.
yeah.
yeah,
You know
And
what
that
I'm
was
saying?
another thing
I
that
think that's the up and down battle with being a creative. You understand? Some people are in the stock market, some people are into real estate, some people are in the, you know what I'm saying? But being a creative, I think, is one of the hardest things to be, bro, because it's so much up and down, bro. It's so much. It's most of your conflict. Where I think being a creative is self is in yourself.
It's
yeah,
the
yeah.
It ain't even
anxiety,
coming.
That's
It
yeah,
ain't even
overthinking,
coming
bro.
from nobody saying your shit trash. Ain't nobody even every time you show your clothes, nigga, I got your whole sweatsuit in my closet that I just wore last. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like people say, oh, your music trash or your clothes are trash. It's yourself. It's you that's like, you know what I'm saying? So it's
It,
like
yeah,
some
it's
worst enemy
always a
shit.
constant battle, bro.
We our
yeah.
worst enemy, bro.
For real,
Literally,
it's a
I be
constant
literally
battle.
Like,
But
just thinking,
yeah,
that's
you
the
like you
love
like
hate.
you can make something be like, man, that shit weak as fuck. You made that shit, bro. You could be thinking to yourself, shit weak as hell. Throw that shit away. All
Bro, I'm
type of
telling
shit.
you,
Like,
it's a love hate relationship with being a creative, bro. It's a love
yeah.
hate
I
relationship.
think
I'm
it's
sure
hard.
painters, bro, people that paint. I'm fucking Michelangelo. All these huge, you know what I'm saying? They probably painted shit and threw that bitch on the wall. Somebody probably paid $1 million for that shit now, and they might have just that shit
That
might have been some fucking wall scraps
that's
they
true.
just threw together. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? So
that's the
it's just
crazy part.
it's
Like,
a
you
love
can really
hate
think
relationship, bro.
you can really think like your shit is not good, but other people may think that shit is the most beautiful shit ever. Like, it's the
That's true.
crazy shit with
That's
this.
true.
Like, being a creator, bro, is like it really is some subjective shit, bro. Like, at the end of
For
the day,
real.
it's all
Yeah,
perspective type shit. Like, you know what I'm
that's true.
saying? That's why like, you really gotta just keep going type shit and just like. You may think it's weak, but shit, put it out. You never know. Somebody might really love that shit, or might be a whole
Yeah,
fan base might come with that shit that you don't like. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
some shit blow up on TikTok, you be like, and then you'll probably be pissed. Cause you be like, nigga, this is the weakest song I got, and this shit is going crazy. This shit,
yeah,
like, niggas ain't even heard yo, but then your other shit gonna go crazy because, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, nigga, you might think that song whack. I'm pretty sure, I promise you, that nigga Yachty did not think Poland was gonna blow up, bro. Like, I guarantee you, that nigga said I was playing around, bro. That shit was a joke, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So for that shit to blow, but then he probably looking at his other bodies of work like, damn, nigga, like, I just gave y'all some fucking heat and ain't nobody said shit about that shit, but y'all like this bullshit? You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So
yeah.
it's toss up, bro.
For that.
For sure.
Shit crazy, man.
Hey man, that's why we do it, bro.
Yeah.
That's why we do it. If you doing this shit, if you doing this creative shit, if you doing this for outside validation, this ain't for you.
Oh yeah,
Oh, no, definitely
It
not.
ain't for
It's
you, bro, because
it's
you
you
over
gonna
go
with.
get
you gonna get
rocked.
disappointed, bro. You
It's
gonna get
over
so,
with.
you know what I'm saying? If you doing this for other people to glorify you and to, you know what I'm saying, that's, you know, it ain't gonna last, bro. You might get hot, but it ain't gonna last, bro, because you looking for motherfuckers to validate you on outside, you know what I'm saying? But
Oh
if
yeah.
you truly doing this shit, whatever you do creative wise, because you love to do it and it make you happy, you wake up every day with a passion to like create something new or, you know what I'm saying, be better than you were yesterday, then shit, you gonna have a long life in that shit.
Facts.
I think that's the main thing is like you enjoying what you're doing. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
Got
Like
to.
it doesn't
Yeah,
like you
bro.
said
What's the
like
point?
the outside validation don't even count. I mean like
Fuck them. Shit.
exactly. If you like I said if you know like it's like like you said like I'm I'm
I'm
Himothy,
him.
you know what I mean?
I'm Timothy.
like that's the ultimate like goal is like having that with whatever you're creating when it comes to like the music, the clothes, whatever you create in shoe art, you know what I mean? The only thing is, but you said like the funny thing is like it's subjective. You know what I mean? Because niggas be throwing paint at the wall and be like, "Oh my god, this shit is $1
It's
million
art.
right here."
That shit
You know what I
that
mean?
shit
Like,
go sell at an auction
but
for
but
$50,000, and these niggas just threw paint on the fucking
but
canvas.
it's some hard shit that like like they be throwing paint and then they make a beautiful picture. I'm like, yo, how do y'all do this? You
It's crazy.
like the talent is crazy. You know what I mean? But hey,
God.
it's also subjective. Like you don't even have to do. But I don't know. I guess, man. I think that goes into music too. Like niggas be hopping in and making the worst song ever. You know what I mean? At least to us. But like to him, it's like the best shit ever. And then he got like millions of fucking views. You know what I mean? Like it's like, damn, how the fuck? But hey,
Big
like it's
onions.
always a market for everybody though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all subjective, man.
Yeah,
Straight up.
it's like everything. But yeah, man, like I just like at the end of the day, like I just want to take the only thing like we had to just worry about is just growing every year. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
that's what I say, man.
as long as you just have a plan and as long as you just focus. Like
going.
I think that's the thing, just focus and being consistent and just having that drive. Like
You gotta
just
keep
do it.
going.
Just do it. You know what I mean? Just do it. Because nobody else is gonna do it. Nobody's gonna tell you to do it. You just gotta fight your demons and just get through it because not everything I think whatever is too easy is not supposed to be for you. You know what I mean? Like if that shit is too easy, you know what I mean, and you not learning from it, like what's the point of even doing it? You know what I mean? Because you don't really love it at the end of the day. You're just doing it because either you're making money from it, and that's only subjective. You're not gonna have that heartfelt. You know what I mean? Just having that feeling like, oh yeah, I accomplished something. You just like, yeah, I just do this because it just fun is my lifestyle. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
at the end of the day, like it's not gonna make you happy. So if you just look for that happiness and just go full force at it, I think you're gonna be successful if eventually. You just had to do it.
You gotta have some nice words like you ain't getting no sleep, man.
Yeah,
You gotta be down to do
exactly.
that shit.
And that's the thing about being a creative. Like
You gotta
you're
be down
gonna
for that shit.
you're gonna have to do that shit 24/7. Like when you tired of shit, when you've been up touring all day, it's like, hey, bro, we need a song from you right now. It's like I don't feel like it, nigga. That don't work. You know what I mean? Like it's like you just better go grind it out. You're not. If it's too easy, you just go 9 to 5 and just work there and just you know what I mean. Just do what you gotta do there. But being a creative is just a whole different level because or just being an entrepreneur in general because you are your own boss. You know what I mean? Like you set the tone, but it's
You
not for
gotta lead.
everybody
You
at the
gotta
same
lead,
time.
bro. That's coming on. You just gotta lead some shit. Like
Yeah, you gotta lead.
you
You gotta
can't
be
be
a
no
leader.
follower. Like, oh, what are we doing today? Like all some shit like
Yeah.
that. Don't work
Yeah,
like I
exactly.
don't work like that. Like I wake up every morning know what the fuck. I know the night before what the fuck I'm gonna do tomorrow. Every day. Like so I may do some shit on the whim, but it's like you can't. We men, bro. We can't. You know what I'm saying? We can't just be on some bullshit like you with your girl like what you finna do today and trying to follow what she got going on and shit. That shit don't work
Yeah,
like that. She don't think you a
facts.
bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta
Thanks.
you gotta set the tone as a man, bro. She gotta be able to follow you and just like
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
but
Especially running a business. Oh my god, bro. You
yeah,
really gotta be like some on some
but
shit like
that's what it
going
is
on.
with being an
And if you
artist.
don't fuck with it, get the fuck on. Like
Yeah, that's what comes with it. You're your own boss, 100%. Like no ifs, ands, or buts.
oh god, bro.
Or you like for real, like when you think about it, you're gonna get taken advantage of, bro. Like if you just be on that follower shit and just like,
You gonna fall for
whatever,
anything.
like Chris said, you gonna fall for anything, and niggas gonna be stealing money from you, especially if you big and you making money. Like that's why you need to have a good support system and know what you're doing because people is grimy out here, bro. Like you see
Yeah.
all the time people getting like robbed from their accountants, getting robbed from just deals, you know what I mean? Because their managers is like talking to them, the list goes on.
Yeah,
But
dude.
like just to know that you had to be setting the tone, you had to be a leader, you had to know when to say no, you had to have that. I forgot what's the word, but it's like you have a feeling. It's like you can't work with these certain people.
Intuition.
Yeah, intuition. Yeah, like you had to follow your real intuition. Just like all right, I'm not getting a real good feeling about this, but hey, that's nobody's gonna tell you. You know what I mean? That's just you and following
Like
your gut.
somebody,
You know what I mean?
if somebody presents you with something, you can't just hop on the first thing smoking. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
exactly.
saying? Like, you can't just be like, oh yeah, I'm finna sign this shit. All right, it sounds good, my nigga, but like, what the fuck this shit say for real? Like, and that should be kind of crazy to me, like seeing like artists go through that shit, bro. Cause I'm just like, my nigga, like even if you didn't know what it was, you didn't take the time out to see what it was.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like that shit be kind of nuts. Like, damn, like especially like it's like damn, like and I know people be like, oh, nobody taught me that shit, but it's like, bro, this is some shit that's gonna either change your life or fuck up your life. No, it can change your life for the bad or the good. So it's like, my
Yeah,
nigga, you ain't gonna take the time out to read that, or even find somebody that know what the fuck this shit mean.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like that'd be kind of crazy to me, but it's like it's all subjective though. But I mean,
yeah.
you gonna
It's
fall for
hard. You
anything
know what I
out
mean?
there,
Because
bro.
I think it's hard because, but it's hard, but it's easy because if you had that intuition, I think you just had to you had to know yourself. You know what I mean? Like you had to actually be like, all right, if I come in this situation and it doesn't seem right, I have to say no. You know what I mean? Because I think a lot of people are too excited to say no because they're scared of like this is the only opportunity they're gonna get, so they're gonna just hop on it. You know what I mean? So if you train yourself, and I think that just comes from experience. Like you have to know. I don't know. It just comes with experience because you can't just know off the bat. It's like I don't know. This is a good deal because it doesn't feel right. You know what I mean? Like I think that comes with people knowing and have an understanding because they got burnt before. But I think that's the easiest way at least to learn. You know what I mean? Because not everybody's perfect in it. That's what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? You're gonna
Nobody
have to get
perfect.
burnt. You're gonna have to get burnt once, and then if you're not learning from that and you keep on repeatedly getting burnt, I think it's not gonna be as big as like let's say you saying like a big major deal and like throwing 5 million on the table. I'm pretty sure like you had some experiences back in the day where you learned it's like I can't fuck with. You know what I mean? Like it's just like stuff you had to
Especially out
learn
here like,
in the
with life,
process.
period. Like it's so much,
Yeah,
so many focus be on that bullshit, bro. Like just trying to get over on motherfuckers like all the time. Like man, like you
yeah,
can't just hop on. Like
yeah.
you do gotta get burned though for sure. You do gotta get burned.
Yeah, that's why it's like you have to live like. But I think that's yeah. You just had to experience it. You're not just going to experience it at one time. You're going to experience it in middle school, high school, elementary school. Like you know what I mean? Somebody like it's like I'm gonna give you this candy, and then like it's like all right, I'm gonna you know what I mean? Like you're gonna learn it somehow. I don't know. Like it's so many examples,
Hey, y'all
but
remember that gum that gum that stuck out and it's like, hey, Greg, you want some gum, bro? And then that shit shocked your ass.
yeah. Can't trust nobody. Yeah.
Oh, you can't trust nobody. Like I
Oh
learned that. Like
god.
that shit's the same shit, bro. To me, like it's like damn, nigga, like you feel. It's like
Exactly.
it's really like the same shit. Like you really gotta assess situations, bro. Like for
Yeah.
real. Like I'm glad I'm at a point where now where I can really like you can't just come to me with anything, bro. Like you can't just come tell me like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Oh, it's fucking, you know what I'm saying? The sun is shining and shit like that, but that shit really cloudy and motherfucker. Like you can't, you know what I'm saying? It's just like you really gotta pay attention to shit and do your own assessment and like evaluation. You know what I'm saying?
That,
It's crazy out here, man.
yeah.
Facts.
It's definitely crazy out here, but. That's just where the strong become stronger and the weaker become weaker, man. You just gotta be strong out here and just learn from your mistakes. I think that's just the number one thing. Just learn from your mistakes. Don't if you fuck up, man. Please don't just keep on fucking up, man. Like, come on, you gotta have to learn eventually, bro. Like,
You got to.
like, there's no way, bro. It's like, damn, bro. Then this shit just happened last week. It's like I thought it was a different. He seemed cool, man. He seemed cool. My bad. I don't. Like, come
Yeah.
on,
You can't
man.
keep going for that shit, bro. It's like, oh yeah, bro,
Come
she
on.
loved me, bro. I'm like, man, yo, you just met this bitch 2 weeks ago, my nigga. Like,
Oh
you know what
yes,
I'm saying?
bro. Especially
But
the
she, bro, she
females,
said she loved
bro.
me, bro. She finna do this and that, bro. That man, bro. I don't know how niggas be falling for that catfish shit, man. Like all some shit like that. It really is some catfish shit niggas be
She
falling for.
different. Different.
She's different. I love her. You know what I'm saying? You can't be doing that shit, man. Hell no. You gotta do your own due diligence, bro. For sure. Like,
Hell no. That
can't
shit
fall.
funny as hell.
It is, bro. Oh, God, bro.
Damn, John, didn't we just warn you about this bitch?
Yeah, I'm God, bro.
Different, bro.
That'd be the worst feeling when your friend.
Bro, yeah, bro. I just because I saw this one catfish. Like y'all be on YouTube and y'all be seeing like catch gold, not really catch a gold digger, but it's like catching cheaters basically. But it was this one, bro. This all that like it's funny because this shit happened in Atlanta too, bro. But like I don't know, it's so crazy, bro. It's like it was just funny because this one friend's like, bro, I told you, man, I told you about her. And he's like, I know, man, I'm sorry, bro, I didn't listen to you. But it's just so funny because like you always have that person in your corner, bro. It's just like, damn, man. Sometimes you just gotta listen to people because they have that outside perspective, you know what I mean? But people, a lot of people be naive or like have that
bro,
pride or
sad,
whatever.
for real.
Yeah, bro. You be having that pride. It's like, nah, man. I think, but somebody, yeah. Just listen to the people, like the people you trust, bro.
Bro,
I
I
feel
feel
like-
well as a catfish.
I feel like at this point, bro, just going through some shit like that, bro. I'm just, man, hell no, bro. I'm gonna try to nip that shit in the bud before it even like transpired, bro. At this point, bro, because they go through it like just dealing with girls and shit growing up and just dealing with people on some weird shit. But like this point, bro, I'm gonna be 23, bro, next week, bro. Like, I'm not going through some shit. I don't got the patience, bro. I don't got the patience to go through that shit at this point, bro. Because I'm gonna try to see that shit before it happens, bro.
I feel oldest. Whenever you say your age, bro, I just feel old as shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Whenever you say your age, man, I feel old as hell.
You know,
Like,
we ain't old
nah,
though.
man. No, we good.
Just a pops. You know what I'm saying? You just a young pops.
I don't even see, and then you add that shit to it. It makes me feel hella old, man.
Nah,
About to start
bro.
growing some gray hair soon and shit.
Nah, chill. Nah.
Bro, I had a salt and pepper.
Oh,
Salt,
hell nah.
Gonna be at
guy,
the
put
salon,
that shit in
bro.
the paint shop, get the damn Beijing shit. With that shit.
The
that little
Beijing
paint shop
shit.
shit, they be going to the barbershop, got that painting the hairline and shit.
Oh hell no, bro. I seen it.
Nah.
Hey,
the
but
chalk, bro, the chalk line.
hey, the females be doing it. Why the men can't do it? That's the
Nigga, my dad did that shit one time. I'm like, nigga, what the hell you got going on, right?
For real. My biggest question is like, yo, does that shit only last a day? You know what I mean? Because
You
you
gonna wait-
take a shower, bro.
Don't have no white pillows.
Nah, that's
the white
crazy,
chalk?
bro.
No, not the top, but like when they just
Paint
spray
shop.
the
That's what we
whole-
call it, a paint shop shit.
Yeah.
They come in there
I
with
think
a
it
receding
depends.
hairline.
I was talking to my barber about that shit because he was trying to get that shit to me the other day. I was like, nah, nigga, I don't want that shit. I'm like, nah, bro. Look, he tried so hard to convince me, bro. Cause bro was like, no, bro. Cause I was like, bro, cause I have my hair braided. So I was like, bro, as soon as I put my do rag on, it's gonna wipe off. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I don't do the line. I did it one time when I was probably like 5-6 years ago, and then I was pissed. That shit wiped. I put my do rag on. So I ain't never did it again. But then he was like, no, bro, this new one won't come off. He like sprayed and shot. I'm like, bro, I'm straight, bro. Just hit me with the razor, bro. Just hit me with the razor, bro, and I'm cool, bro. I don't need no paint on my forehead. Just hit me with the razor, and we straight, bro.
That nigga said your hairline needs some help, bro.
Needs some reconstruction.
Just gotta get the razor line, bro. That's all you gotta get, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. If you get that bit, you better be going. If you get the paint, you gotta go somewhere that night, nigga. You gotta be going out.
That's what I'm saying. That's
yeah,
what I'm
bro,
saying.
you can't do that and get back in the bed, bro.
Yeah, you can't go get a haircut and go back home, nigga. You gotta go get a haircut and be going somewhere type shit. Like,
oh god, man, don't spray paint
Hell
my
no.
shit, bro. Come on, bro.
Somebody getting their hair spray painted right now. As
Oh,
we
God.
speak.
Oh yeah, a few million probably.
Gonna be looking crispy tonight.
Bro, they be having a card, bro. The
Oh,
card
you
be
already
killing
know.
it, bro.
For
oh
New
yeah, bro,
Year's,
you gotta hit
bro.
the car. They be like,
Hey man, you be looking good for 1.5 days, bro.
hey, bro. And then the shit that be blowing me is when you wipe that shit off, bro. It don't even look like they lined your shit up. Like
Oh,
the
yeah,
shit
it's
be.
rough.
Oh, they
shit
probably
be
didn't.
The
Yeah.
lineup be bad regular.
That's why they
It
use
just
the
be
card,
paint that
bro.
make that
Yeah,
shit
they
The
look
card
they
is
lined
the
up your
lineup.
They having
paint,
a
bro.
card. They be lining your shit like that. They be like this with that shit.
like, nigga, you didn't even line my shit up, nigga. What the fuck?
They
That's what I
lined up
said, bro.
your
Just hit me
paint,
with the
bro. That's
razor.
it.
Now the razor is important. You gotta hit me with the razor though.
All right, the hairline not that bad, bro, but the beard though, that shit is awful, bro. Like that shit awful. Like they be
Bro, you get
all
that
this
shit in your
shit
beard,
right.
nigga.
The-
You might
They
as
be
well.
filling in this shit underneath the mouth, nigga.
The
like
Fat
a little
Joe
right here,
beard.
bro. I'm like, damn, bro, the nigga be looking manufactured, bro. Like NFT and shit, bro. Like, what the fuck wrong with niggas, bro?
That shit,
That shit be looking crazy.
Not
as hell, bro.
manufactured,
like-
bro.
Like this
Nah.
nigga look This nigga like some AI shit, bro.
That's literally Fat Joe, bro. Fat Joe look like an NFT for real.
You gotta get that shit touched up every day.
That
Ain't no
shit's
way.
some bullshit, bro. Niggas need to stop that, bro. That shit is crazy, bro.
That's
Stop
That's
that
like,
shit
bro,
and
I've
turn
been
it
telling
to
my
a
bro,
shit.
I'm like, I feel like barbers now is lazy as fuck, bro. I feel like niggas
And
is
he
lazy as
passing
fuck,
now,
bro.
bro.
Bro, haircuts, like, bro, like back when like we were like right after high school, like college, bro, like nigga haircut, bro. Nigga barbers used to be fire, bro. These niggas is late. They will give you the most bullshit ass haircut, and they got the nerve to ask for $40. Like nigga, I could have did this shit in my own mirror at home, nigga, with some fucking trim. The hell, like niggas don't. But I found a good barber now, bro. But a lot of these niggas, bro, a lot of them. That's why I just be woofing my shit sometimes. These niggas, bro.
Don't
They
be
don't be
cleaning their
like, it's no
clippers,
soul
bro.
in it, bro. There's no passion in the
Ew.
cuts no more, bro.
That's why I'm thankful for my barber. He been cutting my hair since I was a kid, nigga. So that's
Yeah.
why I go to the
This
OG,
nigga been
bro.
loyal.
On God,
I
I've been
had
loyal, bro.
one. Look,
I've
I
been
had one like
some
that.
bullshit, bro. My hairline. One time, my hairline look, bro. My shit. All right, this the ruler, right? My shit was like this, bro. Like the line, bro. Bro, I was like, what the fuck,
You got that
bro?
soldier
I went
boy
with my
cut.
I went with my funky ass cousin to get that shit, bro. I'm like, bro, what the? Why is my shit? My dad was like, damn, who fucked your shit up? I was like 10, bro. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Man.
I used to go to this dude
Yo.
named Panama, bro, when I was like 14, bro. And I went to that man for years while I lived over there, bro. And then, like, I think, like, but you know, once I moved, you know, but anytime I was over there, I would go mess with him because, you know, he cut my hair when I was a kid and shit, bro. Then, like, when Corona hit, bro, that man got super bougie. He was like, oh, nah, you got to make an appointment. I'm like, bro, you know me since I was fucking 12, nigga. You know me since I was 13, bro. What are you talking about? Talking about, no, you got to make an appointment. And then the niggas, he's super popular, bro. So he never had no appointments, bro. So I had to stop fucking with him, bro. Because I'm like, dog,
Damn.
I'm not about to keep coming up here trying to make an appointment and you on some bullshit. Like, so I tried to be loyal, bro, but he was doing too much, bro. You remember Panama? You remember Panama and Rod and them?
I think
Jared?
I got cut from Panama
Yeah,
one
yeah,
time.
yeah.
Yeah.
Over by
Panama,
Yeah,
all right,
UPS.
bro. He
And,
just talked too much. He was one of them. He one of them barbers that like to
UPS.
crack jokes. He like to have a whole barbershop life. I'd be like, bro, cut my
Oh
hair.
my God, I hate that shit.
Yeah, he was one of them, but it was worth it because the cut used to be fire as shit. So it was, and he was kind
Yeah.
of funny too, but it was worth it, bro. The cut used to be worth it, but the dude that Jerry
Hey.
used to go to, Rod, he was fire. I remember that nigga too. He was
Yeah.
fire.
Yo,
I feel like
August.
I
You
feel like some
remember?
barbers be talking way too much, bro. Like I'm like, bro, I don't want to.
Like, bro, they wasn't
I don't
even
be
center
talking
of
to
the
him
whole
anyways.
center of attention in
Most
the
of the
whole
time.
barbershop. It's like, bro, just cut my hair, nigga.
Back
You ain't
then.
gotta make a joke every 5 minutes to cut the silence, bro. Just cut my hair.
Oh God,
Hell
Nick,
yeah.
you're not even a quarter of being funny, bro. You're not even like, come on, bro. Stop that shit, bro. I don't want to
Like
hear
it's
no
different. It's different
nigga.
if the whole barbershop is having a banter. I hate when it's just one dude. It just be one dude that just be OD with the shit. Like it's cool if the barbershop is having banter and all, you know, everybody kind of laughing and joking and shit. But it's always just that one nigga that just keep it going. I'll be like, bro, shut up, nigga.
Hey, August. You
God,
remember?
everybody think you the nephew and shit. Don't fucking call me nephew, bro. Like, don't stop that shit, bro. Like, I don't know you, bro. I don't. This is the one. This is a one off, my nigga. Like, don't even know, bro. Yeah,
Facts.
nephew, this and that, whoop de whoop. I'm like, bro, shut up, nigga. Cut my hair, dog. Fuck that shit.
what were you saying,
Trying to do
Midnight?
it.
Bro, all right.
So you
You
come
remember?
back.
You remember that barbershop in Stone Mountain that we used to go to? Like it was right outside like our house in that little. I'm trying to think, but yeah, in that shopping plaza. You remember? Like right outside the house.
I think so. What was it like that workout place? What was it like? Bally's?
Bally's?
Maybe.
Bally's, yeah.
Maybe I really don't remember. I remember it was like a shop right there. That's where we used to go to the grocery store.
Nah.
But I mean, anyways, like this is like my worst barber experience ever, bro. Like I was a kid, man, and bro, I just remember this dude was like African, bro. But like the shit he be eating, bro, was like so horrid, bro. And then he was the type of nigga that just be all in your fucking face when he cutting. So like the nigga be just breathing all on your face with his stank ass breath, bro. And you know, like as a kid, bro, it was like, oh my god, like I didn't want to say nothing, but it's like, bro, this nigga is like
Gotta hold your breath.
making my eyes water, bro. Like I remember that shit vividly to this day, bro, because that shit was the worst breath I ever smelled in my life.
Damn.
But
this nigga still remember that day.
bro, and I'm
said,
pretty sure that was like
"Scarred
20
you
years
for life."
ago, bro. At least 20 years ago.
That shit
Like-
scarred you for life.
For
You know
life,
what's
bro.
bad, bro? The nails, bro. Don't look at their nails, bro. If they nails fucked up, bro, like they let the crumbs underneath that shit, bro, I'll be like, oh my god. You gotta close your eyes while you cutting your hair, bro. It's like you don't even want to see that shit.
You know when they give you like a little shape up too, and then sometimes they putting their hand on your face and you
Oh, yeah,
like,
but they
bro, I
putting
don't
their
want to
whole
smell
hand
your
on your-
hand,
Bro, I
bro.
be holding my
Nah,
breath.
Bro,
I don't want to smell your
exactly, bro. Yo, booty wiping hands, bro. Get that shit off me, bro.
Bro, I'm like, why your nails got black underneath them, bro? What is going on, bro? Put some gloves on, bro. This shit is nasty, bro. Give a nigga ringworm,
That
bro.
was a different time, bro. Yeah, that shit nasty, bro. I definitely got ringworm from some horrible barbers.
Oh,
My
hell.
brother got that shit when he was younger, bro. Oh god.
Bro, that shit is nasty as fuck,
No,
bro.
that's why I just always kept my long hair, nigga. Fuck that shit.
Yeah,
Bruh.
you will never see me at a barber ever again in my life.
That's
Oh,
why
fuck that
just
shit.
with the
Hell
one
no.
I got that shit like twice, bro.
That's
Like
disgusting.
maybe 3 times. I got that shit recently because I went to like some random barber over by his house, bro. And like bro, that shit had my shit fucked up. I'm like, bro, why is my shit fucking swollen, bro? Like that shit is. I'm in pain, nigga.
Oh
What the
my
fuck?
God.
Breaking out, nigga. I ain't know what was going
Bro,
on.
Yeah, bro.
When you can't find a
I'm
barber,
breaking
bro,
out and
just
shit,
either
bro.
just don't cut your hair, bro, or try to cut your own shit, bro. I swear to God.
It was something going on where it's like I need to get some shit right now, but yeah, that shit was
Sometimes,
horrible,
bro, you gotta go in a barbershop and just go in there and sit in that bitch and just watch. You can't just go. You can't go in and go straight to the first person that got a chair.
Facts,
You gotta go there,
facts,
you gotta
facts.
sit down.
Yeah.
And you gotta evaluate. You gotta evaluate the barber. Look at everybody haircuts. Look who got the crispiest. See who got the most customers and shit. And then you make it till you don't go
I
in and
guess-
go to the first chair.
Yeah.
Niggas
Especially when they got nobody there.
Yeah, niggas be sitting down waiting, start snickering at you,
the
bro.
niggas
They
that
be start
sit down
whispering and
waiting,
shit.
They ain't got no appointment, so you don't want to go to them
Yeah.
niggas.
Nah.
They ain't got no clientele.
Them niggas be looking depressed as fuck, bro. I be feeling bad.
Look, I'll take the
Nah,
nigga that
they
got
be happy
two,
as
like,
fuck
they
that
got
you
one or
come
two
in.
people waiting. I'll wait for them to go. You know what I'm saying? I'll wait my turn then, because obviously he got people that come back. I don't want nobody ain't got no. Why you ain't got no customers, bro?
I hate
Everybody
that.
ain't got customers but
Yeah.
you. Okay.
And I be feeling bad too. It's like, yeah, like you just sitting there, it's like, hey, you need some help? Nah, nigga.
Yeah, this
I
nigga
don't need
They-
no
be
help.
like,
They always
I
be
can't
asking,
help,
bro.
bro.
They always be asking.
nigga like,
Oh
I
God,
guess,
don't
man.
assist me, nigga. I don't need no help, nigga. I swear to God.
Oh.
Nigga
Yeah,
sitting down
they be
watching
like-
the game.
Yeah, bro, don't give no fucks. Just
He's sitting in the
chilling.
chair watching the game and shit.
Feet up and everything.
nigga on TikTok and shit, waiting for somebody to walk in that bitch.
Hey, bro, you
You're
need
the
some
first
help?
one.
I'm good, nigga. I swear to God, I'm good. Don't even worry about it.
I had to learn that shit the hard way, bro.
Nah, I just got a new barber.
Ringworm is crazy. A nigga giving you that, bro, from a
That's
haircut.
just
is
insane,
fucking
bro.
nuts.
I swear, I
Bro.
pray I never experienced that shit, cause I might cut all my hair off if I do that. That shit happened to me, bro.
We might have to get the hit hooking or some shit like that, bro. Nigga, why do you give me ringworm, bro? You crazy, bro?
Ew,
What the fuck is
man.
wrong with you, bro?
Like,
I just found a new barber up the street, bro. Bro's fire, bro. And it kind of happened like I walked in type shit, and then he was just chilling, bro. But he was from Chicago, so I could tell by his demeanor, bro. He, you know what I'm saying? He was cool, so I gave him a chance, bro. I took the risk. I gave him a chance, and he ain't let me down. He gave me a fire ass cut. It's been a minute since I had a dog ass cut. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, they've been lazy, bro. So I'd be like, bro, like my dude that I had been going to, bro. I just stopped. I'm like, bro, I'm paying your ass $34 when I come in here, bro. And I leave out feeling the same way I come in. You supposed to leave out the shop like, oh, I bet. Like, you know what I'm saying? You supposed to feel like something when you come out the barbershop, bro. But yeah, this is the first time in a minute I felt like, I was like, oh yeah, that's him. So yeah, I was like, yeah, bro. Bro, definitely got a new client for sure.
Yeah, I think that's a lesson learned for 2022, man.
Be loyal. Get loyal.
No random barbers, nigga.
Be
No
loyal.
random barber, man. And be loyal
Find
to
you
your
one
barber.
barber that can cut your shit how you want and stick with him.
It is. But I guess to all the viewers out there, man, like I hope y'all enjoy y'all night. Like I said, this New Year's, man. I
Everybody
hope
be
y'all
safe, man. Y'all going out
Be safe.
tonight, please be safe, man. Y'all know how I get
Don't
on
drink
New
and
Year's.
drive.
Folks be wilding out here, all type of shit, man. If y'all going out tonight, y'all with y'all people, y'all going out, man. Y'all be safe, man. I want everybody to make it home for the New Year. You know.
That's bad. Yeah, you bringing the New Year with a death, man. That's kind of
Yeah,
trash.
But people, why it be 4th of July? Hey man, it could be any holiday. It ain't gotta be New Year. But I know New Year's especially, shit can get crazy, man. So y'all,
Yeah.
everybody be safe for sure.
If your gut feeling telling you don't go out, bro. Don't go out, bro. Everybody watching, bro. If your gut feeling telling you like, oh, I don't know, stay your ass home, man. Straight up, man. You gotta get you
Somebody
some little cheer,
talking
some
about,
little drink by your damn self and get your mind right for tomorrow. And what's the
somebody was
film?
talking about going to the peace drop tonight. I'm like, shit,
Peach drop.
I ain't fucking with that. I ain't gonna lie. I already know that's gonna be smack downtown, bro. I'm not doing that.
You gotta have gotta have a Yisto on your hip, man. Try to goddamn, you know what I'm
Oh
saying?
God, and you got an Uber because they're gonna hit you for $80 if you drive down to that bitch. So it's over.
Peach drop. Nigga trying to watch the peach.
Good luck
Like,
finding parking. That's the thing.
yeah, I'm gonna goddamn watch that shit drop on my phone. Hey, you talking about?
God,
Facts.
man. And all you niggas going over girls' houses, man, be careful, man. Cause I know a lot of niggas is gonna do that, do it up. You know what I'm saying? Get some teleport. You know what I'm saying? Gotta be careful, man. You know what I
Niggas
mean?
said the teleport. Niggas don't even know
Y'all
what
be
to say.
careful, man. You feel me? Like I know niggas trying to get them some, you know what I'm saying, some 2023 action. You know what I'm
Gotta get
saying?
them gambling.
You know what I'm saying? I'm probably on the same type of time, man. Just be careful, man.
Hey.
Be real careful right here, man. For real. No cap.
Yeah, man. So I hope y'all enjoy I hope y'all enjoy the podcast. I hope y'all enjoy 2023 and what it brings. Yeah, just like I said, everybody said, just be safe out there, be careful, and just this is a new year, man. Enjoy your life, man. Just let's get to it.
We'll see y'all next year. Head ass.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, take it easy.
Make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment. Y'all know the 9 hours. Hit maybe on Dreamer.com, and we'll catch y'all later.
Check out the playlist too.
Exactly. Check out for everything, man.
Oh yeah.
Gotta get it with my team, yo. Sipping on that rope, touching, and we have some dreams, yo. Trapaholics, real trap.